What's up, everybody? It's BBKDRAGOON, and welcome back to Strange Coins, relaxing Destiny commentary for fans of the series. It's been a long time since the last Strange Coins. The last one was December 2015, and it relates very closely to what this video is about today. Strange Coins as a series was incredibly popular last fall and spring, with some of my episodes reaching 30 and 40,000 views, which is just freaking awesome. Thank you, guys. But I was very discouraged after the last one. PlayStation Experience was happening, and the topic of that video, I told you guys, they are totally going to announce DLC for Year 2 and PlayStation Experience. I wholeheartedly believed it, and when it didn't happen, and the only announcement was Sparrow Racing League, I was incredibly discouraged. It was tough because most of the people watching this video were getting tired of the Taken King. I'm just taking a stab in the dark. I bet most of you guys are pretty regular Destiny players if you're still watching videos of it halfway through Year 2, which I appreciate. Thank you. But we'd finished our quest. We've done some raids. We've been through Iron Banner. We're all looking forward to, okay, what's next in Year 2? And Bungie was just as tight-lipped as ever. Here's SRL. We played it, and we all went, you know, it's fun, but this is not an excuse for not having DLC. There was a lot of knots in that. So we're going to bring up the Kotaku leak of the Rise of Iron details. So to catch you up, Rise of Iron is the Destiny expansion that will be releasing this fall. That is not officially Bungie confirmed. We do know that there is a fall expansion coming for Destiny that is confirmed through the Activision Blizzard earnings call that happened just about 3 or 4 weeks ago now. So there is an expansion this fall. An image of a poster leaks. It's fully fitting the Destiny artwork, all the labels. It looks legit. You've got Lord Saladin, Ice, Snow. You know, you've probably seen it already at this point. So Rise of Iron comes out, but the Kotaku article brings forth a lot of details about the staff shakeups that occurred earlier this year and how that impacted release dates. And ultimately, I'm amazed more content creators aren't talking about this, because if true, if this leaked info is true, it completely explains this massive content drought here in Year 2. So let's roll the clocks back to December and January. Supposedly, there were a lot of staff switch-ups over at Bungie. Harold Ryan, who was the CEO of Bungie, stepped down. People believe that is because they pushed the release date of Destiny 2 back to spring 2017. A lot of us thought that Destiny 2 was going to come out this fall. That isn't the case, according to the earnings call. We have no official confirmed date for Destiny 2, but it looks like it's going to be spring 2017. Well, that kind of, the rumor is that it upset Activision and that blood had to be paid. So there were staff shakeups over at Bungie. I don't know if I believe that. You guys can take it or run with it however you will. But this Kotaku leak said that Luke Smith has taken the lead role on Destiny 2, and that Destiny 2 was rebooted with all of these staff shakeups. Now, first of all, Luke Smith has been a fantastic designer for Destiny, and he's been working his way up the positions over and over again, from a raid lead designer to leading the Taken King. They see the success of the Taken King, and now, if true, which I think it is, leading Destiny 2. That's quite a ladder that he's working his way up. Rise of Iron was supposed to release this April. That's what Kotaku's sources, I'm air quoting here, said. But because of the staff changes this early 2016 in January, you know, Luke Smith being rebooted as the lead of Destiny 2, because of that, Rise of Iron was no longer capable of being released this April. If true, this is all speculative. What that means is content drought was supposed to come to a conclusion this April. So what I think occurred is, yes, they did have staff shakeups. I don't think it's very common for CEOs of companies as large as Bungie to step down without so much as a word as to why the choice occurred. And I do believe Luke Smith has been working his way up and would be a fantastic fit for the lead of Destiny 2. You bring in the live team, and then they're told, hey, live team, we're not going to be able to release our expansion this April. We really need a Hail Mary. We need you guys to pull a giant update for April to keep engagement going, because our Year 2 plan just got absolutely kerfluffled. A huge wrench was thrown into our plan. What are we going to do? And they rely on the live team, which is a fairly small team. And that births the April update, which I think they did a fantastic job with the April update. But I think it's clear to players that year 2 has been a royal mess in terms of their content delivery. And Activision actually knows this. I'm going to quote here from the Activision Blizzard earning call for Q1. Okay? Eric Hirschberg, who's the chief executive officer of Activision, was asked a question about, hey, how was the April update engagement? Basically asking how many people were on. We heard about your Taken King launch being the biggest amount of engagement you've ever had in Destiny. What did this April update do? And I'm going to quote here from Eric Hirschberg. Hey Doug, it's Eric. So Destiny has nearly 30 million registered players now, and our April content successfully re-engaged the community and was very well received. We think engagement has remained remarkably strong even after the release of some competitive games in this genre. But it's clear that our fans are hungry for more content than what we've been able to create. And that passion and loyalty from our fans is something that we don't take for granted, which is why we're working side by side with Bungie to make sure that in the future, we're able to deliver a more consistent stream of great content and drive even more engagement. So they're aware. They know year 2 has not gone as smooth as they would have liked. They're very well aware that we want more content brought to this game. I think a lot of us would probably say, if you had the chance to have a Dark Below House of Wolves style year 2, in addition to having the Taken King, would you be okay with that? I think a lot of people would say yes, depending on the pricing, guys. Depending on the pricing. I don't want to open that can of worms. But for me, all the pieces fit together. I do believe that the shakeup for Destiny 2, moving staff around, caused Rise of Iron to be delayed. I think we were supposed to have a spring expansion, probably similar size to Dark Below or House of Wolves, probably bigger actually, because they're getting a lot more efficient at building stuff within Destiny. But having an expansion that pushed the lore and the story further this April, that would drive us towards whatever comes out this fall. But as it stands now, we're just going to have to cruise through summer. I've heard some people think that there won't be any more live team updates until this fall, until Rise of Iron. I don't believe that. I think we've got a few more live events in store. But again, I've been wrong in the past, so I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. It is a little worrisome to hear the words reboot thrown out because we know the original Destiny had a lot of staff changes and reboots, especially to the story close before release, that impacted it quite substantially. But time will tell how Destiny 2 plays out. If they make the right changes, put the right people in the correct position, then it could be really beneficial to us as a player. What do you guys think? Was Rise of Iron supposed to release this spring? I'd like to know. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this, please let me know with a like. If you want to see some more Strange Coins back on the channel, also let me know. It's something I enjoy doing. Have a great day, enjoy the weekend, and we'll talk with you next time.